Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Now, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. So if you were with me last week, then you know we kicked off the new year by drawing Lee Falk's legendary creation, the Phantom, the first superhero to wear a skin-tight costume, as well as the first superhero to wear a mask with no visible pupils. It first aired in the comics pages in February of 1936. Like many of the things we draw here at Level Up, it was the first time I've ever drawn the Phantom, which got me thinking. There are a lot of superheroes from the early golden era of comic books and comic strips that I've never drawn. So at least for this week, we're going to stay on that theme. Today, we're going to draw another challenging character, another that I haven't drawn before, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, part of the DC Comics stable, was written by Dr. William Marston and illustrated by Harry G. Peter. She first appeared in All-Star Comics number 8 in October of 1941, and several months later, she appeared in her first feature, Sensational Comics number 1. Wonder Woman is the most popular female comic book superhero of all time. Aside from Superman and Batman, no other comic book character has lasted as long. In that golden era, Wonder Woman's superpowers included, among other things, superhuman strength, bulletproof bracelets, and she carried with her the lasso of truth, which forces anyone ensnared by it to tell the truth. Speaking of truth, the shall we say complicated truth about Wonder Woman's creator, Dr. Marston, his wife Elizabeth, and their live-in paramour, Olive Byrne, is a topic for another time. But I bring it up just to say, for those who may be interested, just Google it. Or is it ChatGPT these days? Anyway, what do you say we get started drawing Wonder Woman? We're going to draw Wonder Woman step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw her again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this action pose, Wonder Woman is a little over 5 heads tall. In other words, however tall her head is, her entire body is just a bit over 5 of those tall. Okay? What do you say we get started with a roadmap for Wonder Woman? So there's our roadmap for Wonder Woman. Now before we go into step 2, I want to give you the layout of Wonder Woman's action pose using simple shapes for those of you who want a screen grab. Just something to help you lay out your drawing. Okay, so now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to be drawing as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to know where to put Wonder Woman's crown, eyes, nose, mouth, among other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing. So you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for Dr. William Moulton Marston's iconic character, Wonder Woman. Okay, so there are the roughed out features of Wonder Woman. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of Wonder Woman. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work figuring that out. This would be the time to take a moment to look at your drawing while it's still lightly sketched out and fix or change things before you commit the drawing to those final lines. But even as you begin those final lines, you want to still be thinking about how you might improve your drawing all the way till the very end. Okay, so let's draw in the details for Wonder Woman. And that's how you do it. There you have it. Dr. William Moulton Marston and Harry G. Peters' iconic creation from the golden era of comic book superheroes, Wonder Woman. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn Wonder Woman before, you cannot expect to have drawn her perfectly. As I said at the beginning, she's a challenging character to draw. You notice I don't spend time coloring Wonder Woman during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Wonder Woman. And with that, you can draw her again and again. And by all means, color her when you're done. I promise each time you draw her, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your drawing of Wonder Woman. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you enjoyed our second dip into the golden era of comic book superheroes. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.